Good evening from the Meta Main Street. I'm Nick, that's Jeremy. We are the Meta Main Street. Tonight, we have an important announcement to make. Stay tuned. Guys, we hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. It finally happened. Woo! Thank you guys so much. Look at that picture right there. Officially 102 subscribers as of today on Wednesday, January 28th. Thank you all so much for being part of this journey with us. We are so happy that you can be here with us each and every week. And you guys know what it is. It's time to go ahead and have a little Living with the Land dance-off.
Nothing hits like this pan flute, Nick. I'm just telling you.
Nothing like the pan flute, man. I listen to this like in my drive-in every day. Calms my nerves. All right, man. I can spend all day to answer to that. So sorry in advance, guys. We get a little carried away. That continued on for another 5 minutes after we stopped that. So hope you guys get to go dance along a little bit. Again, huge thank you to all you guys coming back each and every week. I don't, Jared, I don't know about you. I couldn't believe the numbers this morning. We started in, so normally we get, like, one or two maybe throughout the week. And again, nothing at all to complain about. This morning, like between last night and this morning, we had like 9 or 10 different followers just appear like out of nowhere. So you guys show up. Thank you guys so much for being there and coming back each and every week. And to come watch all the magic that is the Men of Main Street. Yeah. So, yeah, right on, man. So this week, it's been a week. We got some Roosevelt's news to talk about. We got a little bit of like celebrity sightings. We got a little bit to talk about this week, and I'm pretty sure there was definitely some kind of ride that might be closing, and has something to do with. Okay, we're gonna have to.
Dr. Seeker?
That kind of sounds a little bit like Dr. Seeker. I don't know. What is he saying right now? Let's see if we can dial into this real quick. What's he saying?
Access denied.
Oh, we're just gonna have to wait till later.
I guess we're just not in, man. I don't know what to say.
We'll be working on that throughout the show, and maybe
Absolutely.
by the end of it, we'll get in.
Right on, man. Absolutely. We have a couple tricks up our sleeve to maybe make that work. I've been on that ride several times. I think I know a little bit about it. But to start off, man, again, you don't own nearly as many Roosevelts as I do, so we're gonna go ahead and shout it out and celebrate it. You are wearing a park exclusive over there. Yeah, that looks like a Mickey Mouse one, and it's looking pretty snazzy on you there, man.
Thank you. I love it. It's a new one to my collection. Got for Christmas. Parents went to Florida during the Christmas time. Brought this home for me as a Christmas gift. So shout out to you guys.
That is awesome, man. Well, I was really excited because I didn't think this shirt was going to happen. So
this shirt, that is the shirt that you were talking about. It came in.
It is. So guys, you cannot buy this shirt. Just so everyone is clear, you cannot buy it. You have to buy it with Camp Kunu points for this one. This is the Topographic Camp Kunu exclusive. I did not think this was going to look nearly as good as it does. I saw someone in the park with it, and I was like, at first I was on the fence, like, I don't know about this. I had to have it. It was that good of a shirt, and I was like, just completely obsessed with it after that. So glad I got it. But that's old news. That's stuff we already have. Let's talk about some stuff that recently came out. Jerry, you want to go ahead and pull it up for us?
Yeah, absolutely. Some new drops from Roosevelt's. We're going to start with Predator.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah, it's a fun collection. You know what? It's funny, that one in the middle on the right, very similar to the Ewok shirt they came out with a long time ago, isn't it?
I literally thought that when I was going through them the other day. I was updating my Rough Ride registry, and I saw that, and I was like, ooh, like that kind of looks a little similar.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Predator fan, but I do like this collection. I think they did a really nice job with it, featuring, parts of the movies or iconic pieces to the movies. And I mean, look at this crazy Predator shirt. That's pretty graphic for a t-shirt. I mean,
that is a very graphic Roosevelt right there. But I mean, hey, we got to keep things moving. I'll tell you what, man, I'm not a huge fan of this scene, but the next thing we're going to talk about, I'm all about it. I am. Keep going. We got more.
Sorry,
I didn't
a little
realize
bit more.
So much more.
A little bit more.
No, it's all good.
The sweatshirt's really cool. I actually really like that one. And I thought the hat, and I
Oh my
love how
gosh.
they're coming back to do more breakfast ball club head covers. I have
Love some
not
breakfast
bought a
balls,
club
man.
head cover yet, but there are some on there that I would really enjoy. And I think this summer I might be upgrading my golf bag to include one of those, because I know you can see all my golf bags behind me. They don't have a Roosevelt's club head cover yet. So
Well, I
we're gonna
mean,
work
man,
on that.
someday they could have a Men on Main Street cover.
Wow, now that would be something else.
Now that's gonna have to happen, man. Someday we're gonna have our whole line. We're gonna have. Hold on. Eventually, we're gonna have our whole own bobblehead collection.
God, am I bigger than you in that?
Yes, I had to scale you up, and it's so bad.
Why am I
Guys,
giant? Tiny?
So I told. Okay, listen. I ended up having to go ahead and make you larger because, like, the details weren't coming out right. Like the glasses weren't coming out. It looked like you just had like just white eye sockets with nothing there.
Oh.
And I was like, well, we need to scale it up. So I did. I mean, I could easily scale myself up here, but I just didn't have that good of a photo of you. So I was like, we're going to have to just make this work. So, but yeah, go ahead and make yourself some Men on Main Street bobbleheads someday, on top of all the other stuff you can 3D print. But yeah, no, for sure, man. Now, is that the end of the Predator stuff?
That is the end of Predator, yes.
Okay. I'm really excited about this next one because this has become like a new whale for a lot of people.
Yes,
I cannot wait to get this shirt in. Take us into it, Jerry. We had the Disney Valentine's Day collection that just dropped the other day as well.
Yeah.
And we had quite a few different or a couple different designs that popped up. The original one that they were showcasing was the one with the Gonzo and the chicken on the left. Gotta love that interesting relationship. And then on the right, we had, it looks like Donald and Daisy with some hearts. Very, very cute. But that one in the middle there.
Yeah.
I mean, that looks a little bit to me like, a certain princess and is that Flynn Rider on there? I just know because it was his most wanted photos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks just like him. That is
just like him.
The Tangled Lantern shirt, which is considered one of the new whales. Originally designed for Roosevelt's insider Nick Jacoby and his wife for his engagement to his wife. Well, not the wife, his fiance, Jessica. So I know that they made this shirt especially for him and her for their proposal in Disney World. And so now this shirt is now released to the public. And it's selling, and it's sold out really fast.
It's sold out in minutes. I saw this and I dropped like everything that I had going on and I ordered it. The wife just knew, just do it, just do it.
Yeah,
she just knows it's going to happen. Anyways,
I jumped on it as well, not for myself. My brother-in-law I bought it for. Corey, him and my sister got engaged by the Tangled Lanterns in Magic Kingdom. Shout out
by
to
the
you
bathrooms.
Guys. Yes, by the bathrooms. So
best bathrooms on property, guys.
It's their favorite film. They have tons of Tangled pieces, so I knew we had to have this one. So I grabbed it really quick.
Yeah, guys, this was one that I mean, the minute as I knew that they're huge Tangled fans. Shout out Corey and Nicole. And definitely, I saw this and I called him within about 30 seconds, and I said, "You're buying this, right?" He's like, "I'm already on it. I'm already on it. I got this." But yeah, you got Pascal over there in the left on the top of the boat as well over there.
Yeah, I know. It's got everything. A little bit of everything.
Yeah. So very excited for that. And guys, if you're ever looking for an awesome photo to have at Disney World and Magic Kingdom by the Rapunzel restrooms and all that, go there around nighttime. They have, it's a bit of a line to go do it. I'm definitely going to go do it one of these trips, but they have a photo you could do. We're actually holding the lantern, which is just so cool.
Yeah.
To go do it. Gets quite a bit of a line, but again, just an amazing photo op.
Every time we go to Magic Kingdom, we end up in the Tangled area. And if the Kingdom, if you know that song, it's called Kingdom something. And it's from the movie. If that comes on, I force everyone to grab hands in a circle and dance together. Just as we
I know the exact what you're talking about.
Yes, just as we do at my sister's. We did it at my sister's wedding as well. It's
awesome.
like a core memory we have there. It's a lot of fun.
That is so awesome, man. No, I definitely it's one of the most like best themed areas in the entire park. And I love going, especially at nighttime. The lanterns are just so gorgeous. If you ever need a spot to go ahead and just chill and literally recharge, there's power ports all over the place too. They're kind of hidden in the tree stumps, but you can feel free to go ahead and charge your phone. And as a side note, you can also go ahead and do a scavenger hunt to try to find where all the Pascals are. They're hidden all across the courtyard, the buildings out there. So
yeah, it's the Kingdom Kingdom Dance song is the one I'm thinking of. But yeah, it's a great soundtrack. Yeah, let's move on to some more Roosevelts. They draw. Oh, sorry, I meant to show this. This is the the picture of Nick and his fiancee Jessica wearing the shirts before anyone else even knew they existed at their engagement. So shout out to them. Awesome.
That's just like
cool.
The perfect picture right
it's
there.
really awesome. I mean, I'm so jealous that he had the opportunity for this to happen. And then I'm so thankful that they released it to us now. So that's really cool.
Absolutely. Now, just say it with me, guys. Re-release The Inventor's Daughter. Okay, just make it happen. Yeah. I cannot afford to go buy those for someone else. I can't do that.
Wild.
Okay. In case you guys don't know what that one is, that one's. We've talked about it before. It's like $700 roughly is what they're going for right now.
Yeah,
and it's on the secondary market. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's like Beauty and the Beast meets stained glass windows.
It's gorgeous.
It's really nice.
Anyways, yeah, we'll keep moving, guys. This is the Roosevelt's athletic wear collection that they dropped yesterday. For the first time ever, we got a water bottle that just screams 90s vibes.
I know they're leaning into the 90s right now. That's for sure.
They so are. Dude, I can tell you as a avid gym goer, I'm definitely down to go ahead and get some of this. The shorts are awesome. They have like a lining inside too, which is just so awesome.
Yeah, the lining's always a nice to have thing.
Absolutely. And they have two different lengths too. So if you're someone that wants the short shorts, you can go ahead and get the 5.5 inch long ones, or you can get the 7.5 inch ones that goes down to your knees and all that, which is typically what I try to go with. But yeah, they're awesome. I really do like the neon pair. I'm planning on probably picking a set up at some point. They also dropped all those shirts. They got a long sleeve, a short sleeve, and a hoodie, all performance grade. So I don't quite know what the performance shirts are like. I'd imagine they're about the same kind of material as the performance hoodies and the Kunus, because typically any of the other shirts I have from them, they're just like normal t-shirts. They're not, they're awesome. Don't get me wrong, but they're not like anything stretchy or anything like that with them. Yeah, but that's that was the athletic wear collection. And then they were like, nah, we're going to keep going with that athletic wear. For those people that really love Disney, they just are going to be coming out tomorrow on Thursday at 4 p.m. So this will have already been getting released by the time that you guys see this. They have the Run Mickey collection that launches. So I'm very curious of what else that's going to include, because I would shudder to think that those are the only two things, that shirt and those shorts, that you're going to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's definitely more. Which I'm a big fan of the shorts. They're a lot of fun.
Absolutely. I could definitely see doing Run Disney with those or something like that for sure. We just saw it Run Disney a couple weeks ago too. So
yeah.
That definitely some perfect wear for that. Again, cannot wait to see what they have drop it tomorrow. So as usual, guys, stay on your toes, keep one eye open, and be ready for anything with Roosevelt's. So, but dude, anyways, that takes into our next topic. That is all we have for Roosevelt's news this week. So take us into my favorite park. What do we got going on over at EPCOT?
Yeah, so Flower and Garden coming faster than you expect, which will run March 4th to June 1st. They did announce the lineup for the Garden Rocks concert series. And
get it, Garden
loaded.
Rocks.
Yeah,
rocks in a garden. Noise. It's so much fun. It's just hang on. I have one more thing to go do. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Jer.
So throughout this 90-day event, there are a ton of really awesome performances. Some of the big names that you'll see here, such as Sugar Ray, Air Supply's coming, Rick Springfield, 98 Degrees. The music of ABBA's that is a new one. They actually perform locally around here, so I could see them there as well.
That's awesome.
38 Special, and I will be there. I could see the Spinners. That will be, or Josiah Queen, but the Spinners really interest me. They sing the song "The Rubber Band Man." That's like you see in Avengers: Infinity War, when the Guardians show up. Guardians of
Oh,
the Galaxy.
right on.
That song,
Okay,
pretty good song.
that's awesome.
So that would be cool. But yeah, that's
I think a Plain White Tee's coming too. That's gonna be that's
Yes.
usually one of the big headliners there for
yes,
sure with that one.
absolutely. Yeah, you saw
That
them
one
last year,
gets
right?
nuts. Yeah, actually, I did. That was pretty wild when they when I get to go ahead and just hop in on a Plain White Tees concert. It was pretty wild.
And you were live
Um,
streaming on the channel.
I was? Oh my
Yes,
gosh,
you
that
were.
was my first live stream. Well, no,
Yes.
second, because we did a test
Second,
at
yeah.
Magic Kingdom first. So yeah, guys, if you want to go ahead and check it out, go look at our in on YouTube. There we have a live stream section. You can go look at past live streams. You can go ahead and check that out. But yeah, that was a real fun time, man. Oh gosh, I loved it.
And the other one I will note out here is A Flock of Seagulls on May 1st and 2nd. You can listen to their song on Guardians and then come see them. Yes, kind of. You can
Those
listen to
seagulls?
their song on Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind and then come and listen to it live on the same day. So that's
Okay, that's pretty cool.
yeah, that is pretty neat.
That is so awesome.
There's also there's all these bands are really good. So even
no,
like
they are.
Commodores, like all really good bands. So cool.
So and guys, just
go ahead.
just to go ahead and keep in mind too, this is going to be at the America Adventure Pavilion. This is
Yes.
going to be right out in front. That's where all the events of this nature happen. Right now for the Festival of the Arts, what's taking place is the Broadway series. So they're
Yes.
doing various Broadway musicals and different things from there. In fact, Jodie Benson even showed up. Was it last week or the week before? She just
I don't
randomly
remember.
showed up.
Yeah.
And that was fun to go ahead and see. So that's what's going on there now. But typically, yes, it is concerts and all that go on. They do a series for the Food and Wine Festival, and they do one for the Flower and Garden as well. Festival of the Holidays is the Candlelight Processional, and then Festival of the Arts is back to Broadway again.
And this is all included in your park ticket, which is awesome.
Absolutely, yeah. You will have a bit of a line, especially for some of those headliners out there, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But
You gotta.
But once it gets going, once everyone finds their seat, you can always feel free to just either stand in the back or just kind of wander your way on. And no
Unless
one's
if it's the
gonna
Beach Boys, because that that was wild.
stop you. Yes. Oh my gosh. I remember watching that with Jenna over at Resort TV One, and I'm like, this is a lot right now.
Yeah.
Oh geez. Well,
But
dude, speaking of celebrities,
yeah, right?
Take us into the next.
Speaking of celebrities, guess who was at Rock and Roller Coaster yesterday?
Dude, I mean, it was at Miss Piggy because she just wants to get in this ride so quick. I'm not ready. I still want Aerosmith to be there.
Well,
Oh.
luckily they were there. Tom
that Aerosmith?
Hamilton, yes, Tom Hamilton, Aerosmith's bass guitarist, showed up on Tuesday for a spin on Rock and Roller Coaster with his entourage. So that's pretty
Wow.
neat.
It sounds to me like he got some VIP passes.
I hope that. I mean, they better have given him some. They got a concert to get to.
I mean, man,
That's proprietary.
that's how they got in there, I think. Proprietary.
This attraction closes on March 2nd to make way for the Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets, with his last day of operation on March 1st. So I think Tom was getting one of his last rides in.
Yeah, no, that is just it's such an awesome ride. I can't wait to see what they're going to go ahead and do with it with the Muppets. I mean, I could totally see, we've talked about it multiple times. I could totally see this being awesome. Again, we know that the track's not changing. We know nothing like that. Just getting a whole overlay, clean up and refurb. But it's going to be fun. But I'm definitely sad to see it go. To say the
Yeah,
least.
me too. But speaking
I'm
of the
still
Muppets-
wondering.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm still wondering what's happening with that arch and how they're going to go ahead and like close that off.
You're
I
absolutely
can't wait to
right.
see that.
Yeah.
I'm like logistically, like it's a nightmare in my head right now, but we'll
I
get through
will
it.
be there when it's under construction, so I will let you know.
Well, I guess I'll have to see you in the future down there.
Sounds good to me.
All
But
right, man.
speaking of the Muppets, I did want to remind everybody that the Muppet Show will be on ABC and Disney Plus special event on February 4th.
Dude,
that is, yeah.
That looks like the T-shirt. That looks like the Roosevelt shirt.
I know. I really want that Roosevelt's
What do they know? What do they know that we don't?
I think this is actually from the original Muppet Show, which just recreated for this. But this one stars Sabrina Carpenter, as well as other, Seth Rogen's also in it, and it's on February 4th. I think you should go out of your way to watch it. Why? I
Absolutely.
think this is a test by Disney to really see how popular the Muppets are. if they get really good ratings on this, I think you might see more Muppets content. If nobody watches this, I think you will get less Muppets content. So,
all right, guys. So you heard the challenge, okay? Start boosting those numbers, okay? We got to make sure that happens. So like leading up to
yes.
it, just Muppets, everything, you know?
Yep. Just
Start
make
watching
sure
Treasure
they're-
Island on repeat.
Yeah, watch it on Disney Plus or tune in on ABC. I'm sure they'll be watching the ratings closely. So,
I mean, we all know how it is with, you know, nowadays with phones anyways. You start talking about the Muppets in front of your phone, you're going to have about 1 million ads on there. So just start talking like the Swedish Chef for like 3 days straight, and I'm going to guarantee your whole life will be transformed.
yeah, I love the Muppets. Honestly, I think about like the opportunity you have with the Muppets, like doing something like this where you can mix in current stars with the Muppets more often. Like kind of think about it like almost like as an SNL, but it's Muppets kind of thing. I think there's a lot of opportunity there. So I hope this really does well.
You know, I do got to say, it really brought a tear to my eye a little bit the other day, seeing the trailer for this, seeing Statler and Waldorf in the chairs.
Yeah.
They were still in the chairs and
Yeah.
they were sitting there from the show. And then seeing other things too, like the cannon and all that. And then getting, you know, I heard the Swedish Chef right after that. So I'm like, that's clearly a nod to Muppet Vision right there. Like there's a lot happening that I think is going to kind of pay homage to that. I'm really, really excited to see what that is. You guys know that we love Muppet Vision 3D. I still wish I had the thing right now. I go 3D. But you know, we love it so much. And it's definitely going to be interesting to see what they have on there. Incredible, like weird group of actors on there too. So I'm really curious to see how this is all going to go. It fits the quirkiness behind it all. I'm really curious to see what happens with it.
I'm excited. I think the vibes will be immaculate.
Absolutely, man. It's gonna be awesome. So again, guys, keep those numbers going up when it comes out. It's right around the corner. I mean, literally, that's what's
next week.
Is the next week? Yeah. So it's definitely we're gonna have to go do a review on this once it comes out. So, but dude, take us into our next thing. We I kind of want to talk about this last week, but you know, last week I'm busy with some stuff. So, Jer, take us into what's happening over at the Grand Flow.
Yeah, we got our first look at the Garden View Lounge tea experience. How about that?
Dude, I see Alice in Wonderland stuff.
Oh, of course you will. You can't have tea in Walt Disney World without Alice in Wonderland showing up. This experience opens on March 19th, 2026. It's reopening. It was something else before. Reservations for it open on February 19th, so just a few weeks away. So be wary of that. And as Nick said, it's at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa at the Garden View Lounge. It's very heavily inspired by Zoe's favorite film, Alice in Wonderland. And it's a traditional afternoon tea with some sweet and savory bites and some premium different teas and cocktails. And it's family friendly, offering stuff for adults and children. So
That's awesome.
Are you ready to get into some of the unique things they have here, Nick?
You know, I think I definitely will. I'll enjoy going to this place for sure, because what I'm reading already, like this sounds awesome. I can't wait to see what else they have. Take us into it.
Let's get into it. Let's start first with some classic and unique teas that they have.
Fancy tea.
Yeah.
Is it some curiosity?
Yeah. They are partnering with Twinnings premium loose leaf teas. They have a London Strand breakfast, a spicy chai, an orangey of Lady Grey. Okay, it's a exclusive black tea with some orange notes. Okay, nutty chocolate flavored Assam, which is a chocolate and hazelnut notes, and then a black currant and lavender herbal, which is caffeine free. Sign me up for that one. The custom tea experience as well. It's on the right. Oh, that's the loose leaf tea. Got it. Nope, that's not that. And there's also the custom tea experience. Oh, which is guided by cast members, where the guests choose the tea, aromatic added during the steeping and sweetener. So there's a whole experience you can do along with this, which is pretty neat.
You know, Zoe recently did a session with like a tea party host and tea etiquette kind of class.
Oh,
so now she goes around telling me, she says, "Dad, no pinky out. That is disrespectful." And I'm like,
really?
So sorry.
I didn't know. I'd be very interested to know, why is this respectful?
She could tell you all about it. She's all about the tea life now. She's, tea parties all over the place. Curiosity is her favorite.
Oh,
See what I did there?
interesting. Well, Nick, they're not just offering tea here; they're offering some signature cocktails. Why don't you tell us about
Thank goodness. Yeah, it looks like we got a mint tulip, which is a bourbon peach mango tea and mint, and then we have the martini. Get it? Tea, which is going to be gin, Earl Grey tea, lemon, and honey. That sounds very, very nice. I would absolutely have that. Then they have the non-alcoholic ones, which is the Curiosity. Jer, they have Curiosity here.
I guess I didn't know that was a thing until you just mentioned it. But
It's literally it's a non-alcoholic one. Oh my gosh, it's strawberry, raspberry, herbal tea with shimmering magic. Dude,
edible glitter.
I'm gonna need this. This is awesome. Then they have This Way That Way, which is peach mango herbal tea with mint, and they also have champagne and sparkling wines available.
Nice.
Then for food, we got a starter, which is a orange cranberry scone with traditional accompaniments. Savory tier, we're gonna have some curried chicken salad, plain card tart with cherry jelly. Footman's Feast, which is salmon roulette and miso brown butter crisp. Tweedledee egg sandwich on beet bread. That sounds interesting. Caterpillar cucumber roll with butterfly pea cream cheese on pumpernickel. This sounds. I think they spent more time on the names than they did if it was actually going to taste good. I feel like for some.
I
of
know
this.
they stepped up the name game on this menu, and then
on
the
for
right
sure.
here you'll see the sweet tier. The sweet tier. They don't have the savory tier pictured. The sweet tier is the matcha Mad Hatter sponge cake with apricot jam and yuzu buttercream. They also have the tea party tart with vanilla tart, coffee custard, and not Chianti cream. I still don't know what that is. A flamingo croquette with passion fruit cream and raspberry crunch, and a Painting the Rose, which is Earl Grey tea cake painted tableside. And lastly, they have a plant-based afternoon tea available if you would like it.
That all
there are
sounds
some
wonderful.
enhancements or additional add-ons, a seasonal cheese selection, and then a royal oyster caviar, which you can see this caviar experience. Which
That can stay over at
interesting.
Victoria and Albert's. That doesn't need to come over here. They can just keep that in the other room, guys. Keep that over there.
I'd be interested to try it. Why not? And then they
Sure.
do have some. Oh, actually,
Those are
this
cool.
looks like some of the savory options, but this I believe is the. What is this? I think this is. Oh, this is the children's afternoon tea selection.
Dude, Zoe would go nuts over this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they get the Queen of Hearts
Yep.
cheese toasty there. One looks
Yeah.
like that's the one right in
Yeah,
front.
okay, that one.
The
Yep.
They got the fanciful turkey wrap with looks like the one with the flour on it.
That's literally like a fifth of a turkey wrap.
Yeah. I mean, if you're getting the whole plate, I guess.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's
I
it's a little rough. Then they got the sunflower seed bun or seed butter and jelly bun. I don't know what that
I
quite
think
is.
that is this thing.
Is that the one like on the left there? Like the one that looks like a mushroom, maybe?
Yeah. I think that
Interesting.
is.
And then they also have for desserts for the children's afternoon tea, they get the Cheshire cake raspberry macaroon or macaron, however you pronounce it. Then they have the chocolate brownie branch and the white rabbit vanilla cupcake. Dude, that looks so nice.
Got a little bit of everything.
I cannot see not taking my daughter here. Like, this
Yeah, I
is
wonder how
gotta
much
have to
this
happen.
plate is. I feel like this
Yeah.
plate could be sneakily like $30 plus.
Well, if it's better than the Bespin Bits, we're already doing better. Okay, nothing's a good time, guys. Like string cheese and a couple crackers for $45. Oh, geez. Well, that is so awesome. I really do like this spread. I could definitely see us doing it. It's on our list. It's on my list for sure to go ahead and do.
Right.
But dude, we had some more news happen over at EPCOT.
Yeah. Some
we get
ride news.
Yeah, man, we knew this was kind of coming, but we have Frozen Ever After. It's now closed for refurbishment as the animatronics are getting upgraded. It's going to be, or it was closed the 26th and slated to reopen sometime in February. No exact date on that, but honestly, man, they're not having to change a whole lot in here. They're going to be just changing the animatronics, really, of Elsa and Anna. Is all it's really going to be getting switched out to be upgraded more to the. Is it Disney Shanghai? That has
Hong Kong
the
Disneyland
newer-
has these.
Hong Kong. Yeah, they have the newer ones there that are a lot more lifelike, and it's going to look really, really nice by the time it's done.
So the originals are a projected face from the back, so you see it through. So it's like projected in the back, so you see it through the other side. These new ones are fully animatronic faces. Nick, I'm a little bit nervous about this.
Yeah, you can't just put a bag over their heads like you do like Hondo Onaka.
Well, no, have you seen the current state of Tiana's Bayou Adventure recently?
Yes, that was rough, my last trip.
Nick, that the animatronics on that ride, the chance that they are all working, you have a better chance of hitting the Powerball right now.
Yeah, for sure.
It's wild how like Tiana's eyes go in a different direction, or what's the alligator's name? Oh my gosh. Lewis. Head's almost falling off. I mean, like, I hope that this ride they've made some improvements on them animatronics in the past couple, like year and a half that they've had, and that these are going to be fine and not have those same issues. Cause I think that also attributes a lot to Splash Mountain's not Splash Mountain. Well, Tiana's Bayou Adventure's downtime. And I'm hoping that doesn't happen with Frozen Ever After here. I almost said Maelstrom too. I'm like stuck in the past right now.
Well, I mean, it is good. It is good. Well, I was gonna say this for later, but
in the past.
Yeah,
just
it
remember,
truly
man.
isn't. Yeah, but that's not all of our ride news this week. The other ride news is that the Tron Ares overlay is over. After
no more 30 seconds of no.
Yeah. So you no longer
Keep
are you
going.
going to spread his malicious code all over the grid, which didn't really make a ton of sense when you're also racing. My favorite part of the overlay is when he says, "Ignore them, keep going."
Yeah.
It's like, no, there is also these orange cycles that are racing us, I think. But I'm glad that's back to its original form, which makes a lot more sense.
It was cool hearing the 9 Inch Nails soundtrack on in there for a little bit. It was cool, but like, I mean, dude, not for nothing. That movie, I liked that movie. I did. It wasn't, definitely did not do the best in the box office at all.
No.
But as far as being a Tron fan, I have to respect it. And that was the only song they really had. It was just like the main theme, and everything else just was like, okay, this is at least with Legacy, you get the whole soundtrack.
Legacy's soundtrack is insane. It's so
hey guys, we did a whole episode talking all about this a while back, so feel free to go ahead and watch a couple episodes back. We'll talk all about it. I think we did a whole day on Tron Tuesday anyways, talking about all this fun stuff. So anyways, either which way, but yeah, it's ended on January 19th, and that's where we're at with that. So but as far as our next bit of park news, man, I think it's time. I think you know what time it is, man. It's time to say
hello there.
Yes, it is time to go ahead and talk about
The Time Rover.
Yeah, it's time to talk about the Time Rover, man. So take us into it. What do we have that is closing super, super soon?
Yeah, it's coming to its end. Dinosaur over at Disney's Animal Kingdom is closing on February 2nd with its last day of operation on February 1st. So today we are doing a deep dive on the attraction, talking about the history, the Easter eggs, and all the fun scenes that came with Dinosaur. So this is our tribute to Dinosaur.
Well, Jared, before we do that, hang on. I got to see if I can get in.
Those lots of coordinates.
Access.
We're in. Okay, we're good.
Oh, good thing. We did not have access to that earlier.
It's a good thing I'm in IT.
Yeah, I know. It's a good thing. Nick, are you ready to jump into some history? about
Jerry,
Dinosaur.
do you know what I think I'm ready to go ahead and do?
Let's go get that dino.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure I'm ready to go ahead and get him.
that dino. Absolutely. Let's do this.
Let's go
Here
do
we
this
go.
thing.
Dinosaur. When did it open? April 22nd, 1998, with the opening of Disney's Animal Kingdom. However, it was not named Dinosaur then. It was named Countdown to Extinction. Around 2000, to tie in with Disney's animated film Dinosaur, it was renamed. Believe it or not, that ride and the rename kind of all happened. I mean, the movie and the ride itself and the movie were developed at the same time, but they didn't change the name over until the movie came out. Essentially, that's how that happened. So you will find this attraction where, Nick? In Dinoland, USA.
Dinoland USA, which is almost extinct.
Yes, almost. Yes. It's literally, this is the last of it. It is one of the park's original e-ticket level attractions. And it uses these enhanced motion vehicles, or EMVs. And Nick, you can find this exact similar ride system at the Indiana Jones Adventure at Disneyland, which opened 3 years before this attraction in March of 1995. I thought it was important to note that because I was like, which one came first? Because they're almost exactly the same, just different rides.
Well,
it was Indiana Jones.
Well, but Jerry, it's important to know that
That's proprietary.
it's proprietary, man.
It is proprietary. But Nick, I
love this pre-show way too much.
I did want to show some photos of it back in the day when it was Countdown to
Whoa.
Extinction.
Dude, that looks like some Disney, Disney Channel, like level pictures there, like early 2000s.
Yeah, notice that the dinosaur is not Aladar. It is a different. It is a Triceratops.
It is Triceratops, kind of like the spin that was next door for all those years.
But yeah, I did want to also share some interesting. So with Dinosaur came this deal, right? So Disney made this deal with McDonald's, a 10-year deal to basically put McDonald's sponsoring over all this ride. And Nick, I didn't realize how much of it there was, but Dinoland was head to toe in McDonald's stuff.
Well, you do know that Restaurantosaurus used to originally be a McDonald's location.
Yeah, well, sort of. Yes. They served Happy Meals there. I will get into that. So starting from its opening until 2008, this partnership occurred. And look at all this different signing, Nick. I mean, you have, the original poster sponsored by McDonald's. I love in the signage for Dinosaur that the McDonald's logo is just sticking out like another asteroid. I thought that was interesting. I didn't realize that the signs, when you exit the attraction, used to have McDonald's logos under them. Those signs still exist of the dinosaur consuming the crocodile.
Yeah,
but
McDonald's does heavy marketing.
Yeah. Nick, look at that. I mean, that's your trilobites. But it used to be petrifies. Sorry, petrifies.
Yeah.
I don't know why I messed that up. And then I also thought it was interesting to even have McDonald's logo on the entrance gate to Dinoland USA.
Yeah, that's crazy. And by the way, now they replaced that with just another medallion that said Dinoland USA. That's all they replaced it with. So just like on the left, now you have one on the right. Yeah.
I do have a picture of the menu when it was that Restaurantosaurus was McDonald's.
That's so crazy to me.
Yeah.
And look at those prices too, man. Like, wow.
Oh, I know. I missed those prices.
I miss it. What was that for a draft beer there? $5.75 for a draft beer.
Wow.
Oh, dude, now it's like up to like $9 something at least, I think.
Yeah,
they
did a really nice job with. I mean, I didn't realize how much. And look at the dedication. It says the Dino Institute's Time Rover tours to the age of the dinosaurs are made possible by a generous grant from McDonald's Corporation. Isn't that crazy?
Well, I mean, that's McDonald's saying we're going to go ahead and give you this.
Yeah.
In return for you letting us just put our marketing everywhere.
That's wild. And I will note that Restaurantosaurus is open right now. Obviously, no McDonald's pieces to it, but it also closes on February 2nd.
Yeah, right now they just have a guy with a guitar that just travels around throughout the lobby, singing and serenading you as you eat. It's really interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not expect. I seen videos of it. I was like, "What's happening?" And this guy like wearing like a dino vest and a hat. He like walks up and just starts singing about dinosaurs to you. I'm like, okay,
All right.
this is happening, I guess.
I think
Yeah,
if
no,
you
very
look,
sad to
so
this
see
go.
that cooler on the roof there? There used to be a McDonald's bag and cup sitting right next to it.
I feel like that's not still there currently. I don't know that for sure, but
it might be gone already.
I'd have to look at some of my photos from recent.
But Nick, tell us about one of the best Easter eggs on this ride.
Dude, so one of my favorite Easter eggs on this ride is that if you look, do you have a picture of it by chance?
Of course.
Yes, you do. Oh, you're the best. So I mean, if you're like a chemistry nerd, granted, I did not do well in chemistry, but if you're just a science chemistry nerd, those are this ride, but you being sponsored with McDonald's, and also had a little bit of some influence with Heinz and all that. Those are the formulas for ketchup, mayonnaise, and mustard in their respective colors. So you got red, yellow, and white for mayonnaise. And yeah, that's the actual formula that makes them up, which is just crazy. Like,
Yeah,
just
so
this
funny.
ride's got so many Easter eggs hidden everywhere in it. I love it so much just for that. Just again, that and the quirkiness behind this whole ride. I mean, like, well, we'll talk more about the pre-show and all that in a minute, but I mean, just the quirkiness behind it all is just phenomenal. They did such a great job with it over the years.
Yeah, that's true. It's a really fun Easter egg. But let's get into what this ride is about. And I did want to legitimately read you what Disney has for this ride's description for Dinosaur. It is: a paleontologist recruits you for a secret mission to bring a 3.5-ton iguanodon back to the present. There's just one problem. A giant meteor that wiped out life on Earth is on its way. Board a rugged time rover vehicle and set off on a thrilling adventure through a primeval forest filled with lifelike dinosaurs. Careen through unpredictable hairpin turns, dart around a fearsome velociraptor hunting for its prey, avoid the clutches of a Pterodactylus.
Oh, wow.
Pterodactylus soaring overhead as the clock counts down. Fiery meteors crash down around you. Will you make it? Will you make your escape before the dinosaurs and you become extinct? Yeah, so it is a scary ride, but it is a fan favorite.
Just remember that.
Flash photography? I wouldn't. It alters the homing signal, and that's not good.
Just remember, man, it's just not good. We can't use flash photography on this ride. It's not good.
That's true. That's true. That's true. But Nick, I want you to tell us. Picture us. We're walking up to Dinosaur. What are we looking at? We're looking at. Oh, first thing I want to mention is the statues outside. On your right, I forgot to put a picture in here. You will see Sue, which is a replica of what is the most completed T-Rex that they have in existence. It's not actually her, but it's not actually the model, but it is a replica of it.
Yeah, it's one of the most complete skeletons that exists out there. Model, replica, but yeah. But yeah, so are we talking like walking into the building?
Yeah, tell me about the queue before the pre-show.
Absolutely. So, okay, first off, guys, we talked a little bit about this before. The queue for this goes way farther back than I guarantee most of you have ever seen.
Yeah.
I did not realize how large this queue was until they first announced this ride was closing, well over a year ago at this point. They're like, it's going to close, and everyone panicked and said, we have to ride it right now. It's going to be done. And that queue, like, it goes way behind all that, wraps around like 3-4 times. This is another queue area over there. Like, it's like about half the size of like Kilimanjaro Safari's queue. It's insane. And most of the time you don't see that because it never has a wait that long. But yeah, so you get in the queue and all that, and you walk into a museum is where you're going to walk into, or the Dino Institute is what they're going to call it. And then in there, you get to go learn all about fossils and dinosaurs.
Which they do an incredible job with. Like, legitimately, I question, like, if the artifacts in here are all legitimate. like I'm like these look real. Like I don't know if this
Yeah.
was like a prop or not, but the artifacts, they did such an incredible job in this queue, making me feel like I'm in a museum.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. And they do a wonderful job. Very, very museum like when you go in. It definitely does feel like a museum. Maybe a nod to something that might belong to a museum later on in Indiana Jones.
Oh,
A little foreshadowing there, right? And so you're gonna get through all there. You're gonna get to go ahead and see all the different dino artifacts on it, and then you walk in that middle room where you see the giant dinosaur there, or Sue.
no, that's not Sue.
And
That's just the Carnotaurus.
Gotcha. So sorry.
Sue exists
And
outside.
yes, I'm so sorry. But yeah, so you have the Carnotaurus in there, and then you have a bunch of other skeletons of other creatures in there, like looks like one of like a turtle almost back there, and other things. There's other artifacts. While you're in there, you got Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yeah, Bill.
Bill.
I was going to do that. Bill is featured in you got to think about it. Bill is actually probably one of like in the people who have been in attractions. I think Bill is pretty up there because he's got quite a few that he's been in.
Yeah,
at least three I can think of.
Yeah, he was my absolute favorite in the Universe of Energy. He was my favorite in there for sure. But yeah, no, it's kind of like crazy to me that you have Bill Nye talking about this, but then you have Dr. Seeker that is in the pre-show, which is, I always kind of thought for like a long time, like, why wasn't it Bill, But yeah, no, you get Bill Nye the Science Guy talking about dinosaurs and how they became extinct and all that. Awesome room. And again, the queue for this ride is, it kind of wraps around half that room. Half of it's divided for lightning lane. Of course, the other half is dedicated to just standby. Then you'll go up to the front there where the cast members are. You're going to go inside the pre-show. And the pre-show is where you're going to go ahead and see all these fun memes like we've talked about. There you go. And you get to go ahead and find out that,
access denied.
all that fun stuff going on in there. And it's very dated, very, very, very dated, to say the least.
I mean, look at his tie.
Yeah, the outfit's just wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you get to go ahead and go through this awesome show and all that. And then from there you
meet Dr. Marsh, the woman. Right?
Yep, Dr. Marsh, who's the one that's saying. She's the one that's saying the future's in the past and all that.
Yep, essentially she's telling us that we're going on a casual trip during, I believe, is to the late Cretaceous period, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then
we're supposed to be going to the early Cretaceous.
Oh, sorry, the early Cretaceous period. But Dr. Seeker, Dr. Grant Seeker, has something else in mind. Right?
I mean, he does. That's why he has to go ahead and do his thing and get us in. So, we have to go ahead and get that dino. Yeah. And then he tells us all about our flash photography and how it just alters the homing signal. That's just not good. It's like the funniest thing ever. Gosh. But yeah, so once we meet them, then we go on an unauthorized field trip down to the loading area, and we get to go hop on the time rover.
Yeah,
which we just talked about. Obviously looks a lot like the Indiana Jones vehicles, and I have a feeling it's going to be getting reused and
definitely
changed up for sure. Do you have anything about the CTX partnership, by the way, in here?
I don't. I did not find anything on that.
So just a quick thing. There's a couple nods to CTX Railroad. They were another one of the sponsors for this ride. That's why it says CTX on all of the ride vehicles, as well as there's a couple nods like on the walls as you go to leave. It'll mention CTX.
I think I had a picture earlier that said
Yeah,
CTX.
You did. You for sure
Yeah,
did.
right there. Sector CTX.
Yep. CTX, yep. So yeah, just again another nod to them. They were one of the sponsors. I believe they help with the technology to get the ride vehicles where they were. That's why I think those are branded CTX.
Okay.
I'd have to look a little bit deeper to get into the full partnership with them, but I do know they were a sponsor of this ride for sure. Not one of the biggest, but they were one of them.
Also, it's very obvious in this Easter egg here that it's CTX and then it's Walt Disney Imagineering. Animal Kingdom,
Yeah.
1998. Just pointing that out.
Yeah, just again, guys, if you're ever just looking for something to go ahead and do at Walt Disney World that you're like, I wonder if someone knows this, just look up and read like any sign ever that looks just kind of conspicuous. Guaranteed it means something. Like even in like Star Wars language in Galaxy's Edge, like you can look at it and scan it and then realize that like, oh, every trash can is actually like named. Is it named, or I don't know, I'd have to look back at it, but I know it has a reference to Star Wars in there. It's a trash compactor is what it is. It all relates back to the trash compactor in A New Hope. Anyways, yeah, it's a lot of Easter eggs everywhere you look. But yeah, so you board the time rover, and then it's going to take you through the time tunnel,
which is really just a big toaster oven, really.
Really, and then it starts doing this lumpy thing where it's like I'm rolling over all these hills, and it starts flashing because again, flash talk is it's going to alter the homing signal, but we're going to go do it anyways, and then you're going to go ahead and hop in, and a puff of smoke makes you forget that you're anywhere in any kind of ride. You're just inside, and then Dr. Seeker is going to go ahead and he's going to navigate your way through. He's going to start yelling, and he's going to go ahead and tell you to he's going to tell you that you're not going to make it over and over again.
Yeah, I mean, we're in there looking for an iguanodon, and we keep finding other dinosaurs, that's for sure. Especially this one particular one, the Carnotaurus. Yikes, that's a little scary.
Man, I still, to this day, I will still never agree with the placement of this picture on this ride.
Why?
I won't, because listen to the think about this. When you go through the rest of this ride, you're going to go meet things like pterodactyls. You're going to go ahead and meet Carnotaurus, raptors, you name it.
Sauropod.
It still kind of blows my mind that they just think of like a raptor as like nothing. Like, oh, it's a raptor. It's a little long. We're just going to go by it. I'm like, that was like the whole plot to like Jurassic Park. Anyways, then they're going to go ahead and you're going to get to the end. Now the vehicle's going to stop, and he's going to go ahead and he's going to say, identify. And all of a sudden they're going to go ahead and a dino that you've already been looking at takes a photo of you. And then you keep going.
He's screaming. He's roaring at you. It's terrifying.
But it's more terrifying when you're getting to the end where he's saying you're not going to make it. All of a sudden you go to downhill and that dino comes lurching out at you from the darkness. That would be the best photo spot.
Yeah.
Like that to me is just like, oh my God, there's so much happening at once. You're not expecting it. And this thing just comes lurching out at you. I mean, dude, because I'm sure you have them in the next slide here. You can show some people like how well I know where this photo spot is.
We're getting there.
Oh, we still got more photos behind this. Okay.
I think we have one more page. It's just the Carnotaurus in detail. But I mean, so picture this: you're coming around, you're looking for that iguanodon. You run into this big Carnotaurus, and it's screaming at you, and that's essentially the face that you're making, right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's it was a fun photo. But yeah, this is how crazy that I go on this ride all the time. But yeah, this one was crazy. This one actually had a stamped frame too, which was just kind of wild.
Yeah, I know. So we're gonna go through a lot of our great ride photos here. We all have a bunch. Some of them are funnier than others. You can see the development of me over time. I have this is me and my last time on Dinosaur. We were pretty excited about it. Nick, this is a good one of you guys. Zoe looks like a little afraid in that one. I mean, but look, see, here's the thing. Like, we kind of joke about this ride. This ride is actually kind of legitimately scary for a lot of people. I mean, look at this kid down front. I was gonna say down front. Listen, Zoe has ingrained this in her memory of like when we go like on Smuggler's Run, she literally just screams at the whole time, we're not gonna make it. That comes from this literally comes from this. It's crazy. But yeah, take us down the hall. Oh, there's Scory doing a face. Okay, yeah, I mean, you
can tell he knows where that was.
Yeah. That's another good one. Nick's giving it back to the dinosaur. He's saying, you're not scaring me.
Ain't no time for that.
Yeah. This is us during COVID. Really interesting.
Wow.
The whole
That's
middle
a-
row,
that's a
not
time.
in use, and they put the big plexiglass up between it. See that? Very interesting. Um, and I was
Those were
giving
wild
the,
times.
Yeah, I was giving the dinosaur the stank eye. You can see me at the top right corner, giving me the dinosaur the stank eye. So you ain't scaring me this time, Mr. Dinosaur.
Oh my gosh.
It was also so cold that day. It was in February. It was so cold.
It looks at those coats. I mean, granted, it's like that down there right now, but oof.
Yeah, it was cold. Here's me trying to interrupt the homing beacon.
Whoa! You did not use that flash on there, did you? That's just not good there.
No,
Don't tell me that photo from
yeah.
the other side was from you. I don't want to hear that.
No. What I think is also really funny is Holly is just holding on to her coffee like it's her lifeline, which is really great.
I mean, hey, it is for a lot of people, man.
And I feel like my sister did not enjoy this ride as I feel she's been on 100 times, but this one I think she forgot how scary it was. It's a little frightening in that photo.
Oh, it's too funny. Even you're like, wait, when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Oh, there it did. Okay, we're good.
I don't know if it was like I feel like what might have happened is on that one particularly, we might have got stuck there a minute too long, and we're like, what's happening? That might have been I would have to honestly. I was recording during this, so I should really dig up the footage
okay.
now that I think about it.
Okay, right on, man.
Here's another good one.
Just dazed and confused.
You guys looked very confused on this one. I was clenching on this one.
You're trying to scare me, like I'm going to clench out of this car, but you go away from me.
Nicole's still kind of unsure. Nick, I also think I don't know if this is a Easter egg or not, but if you look closely in the front on the front of the front of the rover, is that an air hockey paddle?
It literally is. I'm just realizing that now. That's like the antenna. It looks like or something. That's too funny.
That's funny.
Way to be creative, Disney.
That's a good one, Nick. Scripted. I like it. I like the scripted one. And then here's the oldest one I could find. Just with some.
Wow.
This was the first
old,
year
man.
they had PhotoPass, so everything else before this was actual printed photo. So
holy cow.
So
that's wild.
But you can tell. I mean, look at that girl. She's the mom's literally consoling the little girl in the middle row, and the girl in the back row is like, "This ride is not for me." And I'm just smiling because I'm having a great time.
That is too funny. Oh my gosh.
So
yeah, that's I do love this ride. I mean, I'm gonna be sad to see it go. But do we have any more photos, or is that it?
No, that's the end of the ride photos.
Okay.
We just wanted to touch on. So to end the ride, the iguanodon holds up a big tree so we can get out safely and escape with the iguanodon, and which is great. Go back through the toaster, and then we're back in Dino Institute, where
Dr. Seeker says,
I better find it before security does. Thanks for everything.
that's true.
because that iguanodon happened to make his way out with us, apparently, after all.
Yes, which was the goal for him. So Dr. Seeker is definitely happy. But unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Dr. Seeker. He's going to have to find a new profession as Dino Institute is closing. And next up is the Tropical Americas, where we will get the new Indiana Jones ride. So we've talked about this quite a bit. I won't go into detail on it today, but I'm excited for it. That's all I can tell you. I am excited. It's a whole new adventure. So even though it has the same track as the Disneyland version, it is going to be a whole new storyline, and it's going to take place. I forget where. We'll have to go through a different. I mean, you're still in the Tropical Americas region, so they're going to definitely release a lot of details on this soon. So I'll be excited to talk about it when it comes out.
Gotcha. And it'll be based off the best Indiana Jones movie ever, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. It'll be Shia LaBeouf in the corner, just going, just do it.
Please
do it. You can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Well, Jared, we haven't talked about a print of the week yet. Take us in. What do we have here?
Yeah. So to end it off as a dedication to Dinosaur, we have 2 prints this week. I will start with the first one. Our the Men of Main Street's version of the Dino Institute logo came out great, I think. So that'll be up on Makerel for you to download. Nick, I will say I've used the Marvel PLA for the backing, which I really think added some nice definition to this.
Very nice. I had some like silver glint kind of
okay.
I used, and I just used some nice green for it, so it came out pretty nice.
I know, I like it. And then next up, we have the Dinosaur logo.
That one came out great.
Looks like it's almost does on top of the ride. I like the way it came out. So
absolutely, man.
Got the Carnosaurus there. Dinosaur says, and so you can print this out, put on your wall, and remember the ride forever. Absolutely. And I just remembered, I actually have a little model of the car, of the Time Rover, but it's at my parents' house. Rover. And I think it has a broken bumper because I've had it for so long. I used to play with it as a kid. Well,
you know what that means, man. You got a 3D printer, so you best go ahead and be fixing that.
I best be. I best be.
Well, guys, that brings us to our end of our episode this week. Again, thank you guys so much. We're at 102 subscribers so far. Lord knows where it's going to be taking us next. Thank you guys all so much for coming here week after week. We can't thank you guys enough. And Jerry, I think this only calls for another celebration to end the stream here. So I think with that, we're going to have to go do a little bit of a outro dance here. So. See you in the future, guys. Take care, and we'll catch you next week.